It's so fucking hot outside, boy.
And welcome to 3P and a Pod. I know y'all miss us. We missed y'all too. Sorry for the hiatus. Life be happening, but we gonna get better and we gonna be more consistent this week. Stuff be happening, but I'm the type of man that I take accountability. I was bullshitting. I had a lot to do. My daughter's birthday, it was Father's Day. There's a lot going on, so I had to spend some family time with my kids. So, I'm sorry, y'all, but we gonna get back at it. Today joining me is Goon, you know, the other P, third
The
P is
Julio. Finna get out the Julio because it's my birthday. Let's go.
showing for the say. Everybody join me in wishing him a happy birthday. He just turned the big 25, y'all. The man is a quarter century. How does it feel? Happy birthday, family.
Honestly, feel good. Just taking in, honestly, you know what I'm saying, what I've been throughout this 25 years and just soaking it all in, being appreciative for everything that happened to me.
This what's up, fool. I met this man when I believe I was 8 years old. Came into a new school. I think he had been there before. Was that your first year there or was that your second year there?
That's my second year.
See, yeah, he was there already. I was a new kid. I didn't know what's
Yeah.
going on. I had just got from another school where I was smart, but the other kids had really too much fuck with me. But that's kind of my life story for real though. But this young man right here, he was one of the few ones who really fucked with me, and I always appreciated that. So shout out to my brother for life. Happy birthday, fool.
Let's go. Appreciate the game.
For sure. But let's get into it. Game 5 preview. Is it? Game 5?
Yeah. Game 5 tonight.
Hey, they extended the series. I'm so excited. The boys went off. But you know what happened? You know what happened? Them boys performed like they were supposed to, and they leading dogs, Kyrie and Luka. They both showed up to the party. They did what they were supposed to do, and they led them boys on a killing spree. But I also want to mention that I don't know if I said this on the episode, if I said this on Twitter, telling the fans, but it came down to well, I think I was telling Demetrius how they should start playing Tim Hardaway Jr. and my other boy. But even though Tim Hardaway had got a lot of buckets and garbage time, as you would say, he still shows you, what he's capable of doing.
Yeah,
And
what
them buckets,
he can do. And I like that more than him having zero.
exactly. So I still, the shout out to Tim and him getting his groove back. Shout out to G Live. Did y'all see that three he hit? It was
He
incredible.
got that confidence, boy. He unlocking new things to the game. He making me so happy. I ain't gonna fly.
No cap, but true fans to the pod, I know y'all been listening and been hearing since day one that I've been a huge fan of Derek Lively. And I've been saying for the longest that he is a high impact player and he has such a high IQ for a young rookie. It's unbelievable. It's kind of hard to believe that he's a rookie sometimes.
It's scary. It's
He's
scary as fuck.
scary.
But like then him being with a coach like J Kidd and being under the wings of Kai and Luka, like we can just tell that like I'm telling you, he gonna be. Well, he was really good this year, but this next year he gonna be really, really good because you got to think about this. He was kind of thrown to the fire being a rookie because Luka and them had to bounce back from being not making the playoffs in the year, the year prior to this year. So he was thrown to the fire with no extra game plan, and they were just making it work from the first beginning. So that's why you could tell after the All Star break when J Kidd implemented D Live into more plays and actually starting him into the road. That's when they went on the street. I can see him next year. I ain't gonna fly. So honestly. I don't know where the points are gonna be, but I know he's gonna average double digit boards, and I know he's gonna get about 2.5 blocks. He probably get a steal, and I see him get about 3 to 4 assists next year.
Yes. Don't forget to mention, you mentioned Jason Kidd and Luke and Kyrie, and though they are exceptional with their basketball like you, the one he's really mentoring with since he got there is Tyson Chandler. And with somebody like that, him being on the wing of somebody like that, yeah, I can most definitely see some numbers similar to what you just mentioned. I can see him being a consistent double threat throughout his years in the league. Like I said, he remind me of his mentor Tyson, but he really remind me of a Jakeem Noah
Yeah.
or was it Marcus Gasol Light? Not saying because Marcus Gasol really can.
Now this like scratching the surface. Like when he start, if he literally take the route to trying to like basically better himself and be different for real, like with the playmaking role, he'll basically be Marcus Gasol, and I can see that happen.
Exactly. Like if he really develops that touch and then little shot, like
I was just gonna say,
Marcus
shut up,
Gasol,
shot. He got a
Marcus
great
Gasol,
one point.
exactly. And I don't know if y'all seen it between the legs. When he had, I need to post it. I don't know if I posted. We had a between the legs three that he had shot in practices and warm ups. I think today or yesterday. But like you just said, his jump shot looks smooth. And
He's gonna be a shooter, a bad to shoot.
he has got to be he don't have to hang out around the perimeter. He's able to keep the defense honest sometimes. Like if they see like, oh, we might have to step up on him. If they give that second out, then he's doing an incredible job. But if he really knows how to, round that paint area, if he gets that shot off, like if he get an incredible touch around there in the nice little mid range, I know
Yeah,
mine.
basically that down low post and that post up high.
Yeah, like mine. If he gets that game, look out.
Wow. Like all I'm saying that he 19 and we already talking about what he possibly gets. So like if we can't rule it out, I know he gonna be great. Somebody said if he was in a Rookie of the Year race, honestly last year that he possibly could have won Rookie of the Year. It's just the fact that he played with Wemby, and then they said him playing with Wemby and Chet, people ain't really notice how what I'm saying, how great Lively really is. Like he do the same stuff that Wemby do. Like people don't just come in and try to take it in on him. They realize that okay, it's Lively right there, and he gonna try and block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He
they
got that.
respect him.
He got, you know what I'm saying? He got the respect. He got the intensity already. You see what I'm saying? He ain't number 19 or 20. That's what I'm saying.
But you can just tell he got that intensity. He got that athleticism. He got a
Yeah.
long wingspan too.
That man has been terrorized the league. If you got people scared of you at the age of 20, once you actually figure out, like, where, like, okay, say when you play certain players, you're going to know how they play, or certain teams, you're going to know how to, how they offense ran. Once you figure that out, it's over with. I
I
kind of
think
love how the league transcend into the defensive kind of era. Not just pure on defense, but players are playing defense now. I love that.
yeah, like we do have defensive specialists in the league now. Like that's their forte.
It's crazy because a lot of them came in this drive to just pass by. We
Yeah,
had some
they
great defenders from that.
a lot of them have been in the since like I guess I say since the 2020 because you would think about the Minnesota guard and wings they except Mike and then Andre Andrew Andrew Nemhard. I was finna botch his name. I'm so sorry. Um, but yeah, like this is a few examples. But I was gonna hit on a point which you were just making about you just said something about lively. I forgot what it was, but
About him terrorizing the league and having them scared for the years to come.
yeah, it's something said after that. But I can't even find. Uh, I'm gonna skip it though because I don't want to love on it. But yeah, it's a lot of incredible talent in the leagues coming up. If oh yeah, that's what it was. If mm, Wemby in the San Antonio right now, and of course Derek Lively play in Dallas. I believe when the off season start and really start for Dallas and Derek Lively in the off season, he's doing his development. Him and Wemby should really start, doing one on ones and working out together in the off season.
They
And that's
be
really
rivals. Huh? Now that you just made me think about that because they're in the same conference. I really never paid attention to it until now.
in the same conference in the same state. So like
Honestly, if I was them, I'd do 1v1v1. Him, Chet, and women. Why not?
honestly, like all three of them, because you see, I think that was working out with Bo and KD
Yeah.
was
KD, Chet, they've been working out for years, like before Chet got in the league.
it's good. I like to see that.
That's
So
basically his mentor.
you
I
really can
think that's a
tell
crazy
everything.
mentor. Facts. I do like that. And you said D Live on the Tyson channel. I can see it too. It's honestly, bro. Like, oh my goodness, that is the perfect person to literally have under Live. People sleep on Tyson channel, bro. I don't think he get the respect that he really should. For real, for
No,
real.
he do not, because Tyson Chandler was a key piece in them beating the Miami Heat that year in the finals.
And then when he was in New York, I think did he get hurt? Or I think he got hurt at that Stoudemire. And shit, once he got hurt, that's when they literally started losing.
Man, that team has so much potential.
it's so many. We need to do a segment on that one day. Teams that had the potential to overstrap the hump, but certain situations happened to where it didn't pan out. But like they literally had the team, and if they would have got there, they could have most likely got it done.
Hey, you go do that. We finna start getting the YouTube together, you guys, getting the equipment. Finna start getting the equipment ready. Finna start showing our faces to y'all. Finna start getting the
Great
videos
faces.
set up. Gonna do the NBA draft videos, do a lot. Down the 2K, the what ifs, and a lot. Trying to just interact with the fans, get some involvement. It's a grind, it's a process, but we gonna do it, 'cause we love y'all, we love the interaction, we love the fans, we love the game, we love the sports, we love the grind, honestly.
Facts. You gotta stay on that grind because we already been doing this, but prior to then, so might as well gonna do what we really enjoy and love. We already just be talking for no reason anyway.
Hey, so with that being said in mind, so many storylines coming from these theories alone, and so much potential with the teams. And what do you think is gonna happen tonight?
My prediction.
Yes,
Um, if I'm being real, I don't know why and like why I'm feeling like Boston not finna take it home tonight. I was seeing people said that they wanted to do a gentleman sweep and get it done in their house, but I don't know. Losing by what it was 42, 40 points, just you can't brush that off. No matter who you is, it's like man, you could have been considered the best team all the time. If you lose by 40, you're gonna have some concern about that because your players basically gave up in the first quarter. You don't want for nobody who's supposed to be winning the championship. One game away, now you gotta get that done. Especially they talking about going back home and getting it done. No, it would look better to get it done on their home in their fans'
uh,
face, so you can go home and celebrate with your fans.
ain't nothing like going ahead and getting it out the way with.
Yeah, honestly
Because I
though,
know
you gonna say what you gonna say.
the thing I was saying, like they can say what they want. So game one, Porzingis, he did what he did in the first half, which helped them win that game.
I don't want the game. Yeah, it was kind of over after that, honestly.
Then Porzingis helped them in the second game, which, helped them with the edge. Porzingis really didn't play like that in game three when Boston still won, but it was because Dallas didn't make the proper adjustments. And then you see when Dallas made the proper adjustments, Porzingis really just not being out there, they won the next game. And I don't believe Porzingis is going to play this game tonight. So with Dallas making those proper adjustments, my question is did Joe Mazzulla make the counter adjustment to those adjustments? And if so, will they be
Oh,
effective tonight? And it just dawned on me because the key in this is Kristaps Porzingis, honestly. But they do have Drew Holiday out there, and he was out there last game. It's just like basically what I'm trying to say is that I've seen Boston in a position like this before, where they have the lead or they in a series where they're supposed to be the favorites. One game can really alter their whole aura, chemistry, and everything about them. Like, so I'm cautious on it because we all said on some days they beating the best of the best teams and they looking like the best team in the league. And some night you be like, is that Boston? And
it's like they be like stepping down to their competition. Like I can't explain
yeah,
it. Cause they like for them to the run that they on is don't like they don't show how true the great they is. Like basically what I'm saying is so we went through the Golden State era. This is like the last franchise I seen them there besides besides San Antonio, but I ain't gonna get to that yet. So when Golden State was literally winning after of course they got KD, that was literally feared though. Like
yes.
you knew like once they get up to a certain point, like honestly when they get a 10 point lead, it's like damn, like how the other team can come back because Golden State scored so fast. See, Boston on the other hand, it like when they don't got a big lead, it's just feel like they finna lose the game.
And then you will notice in the games that Dallas did lose, they did have some runs where they brought the lead within 5 and 8 and could have took over the game. They just didn't close it out right. And the role players weren't effective, or Kyrie wasn't effective to the point where he's supposed to be. In one game, Luka fired out. So it's, what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It really Dude,
That's that game when Luka found out. That's when J Kidd called that timeout, and when it was on like a 22-2 run, and it messed up the momentum.
and stuff like that. Basketball is a game of runs, and if Dallas has the momentum early and they keep it early, and Boston doesn't make the adjustment or doesn't know how to make an adjustment, this game could be going back to Dallas, and it could start to get very ugly for Boston.
If they take this game, it's gonna be scary. Cause I honestly I don't know. I think it's gonna be hard for Boston to take that giant at Dallas if they go back to Dallas.
Yes, if Dallas is able to force a game 7,
I
if
got
Dallas
Dallas
can
winning.
force
I
a
told y'all this though.
game 7,
Look, I told y'all this. I said I had Boston winning this joint, but I said if it go to game 7 and they let the Dallas look like they slip them and they go to game 7, I said I got Dallas winning. And I
I
just
do.
don't see Boston. I don't see them coming out. You know what I'm saying with the pump and you let a team come out with back. You let them win 3 in a row. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
My thing was that I said Dallas was 7 from the jump. I believe. I just
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
think the game was gonna be like how they were. I thought they were gonna be more back to
Honestly, I thought
back.
it was gonna be going back and forth. So like after Boston
Yeah,
took the first game, I thought Dallas was taking second, and then maybe Boston come back again, or Dallas won 2 in a row, then Boston come back. But I thought it was gonna be like kind of not no 3-0. I didn't expect it at all. I didn't expect it at all. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I was shocked, but Dallas was able to pull it off. So kudos to them.
They had their 40 pieces. J Kidd out coached Joe Mazzulla this time. The other 3 games prior, I think Joe Mazzulla actually been doing. Like I think he need a little credit too. He got a great team, but he actually know how to put the pieces together and actually, he not just. I peeped that when
Yeah,
it was the very first guy. Honestly, when it was up, that's why the league got up so much because he put the gas to the pedal. He was like, "Nah, don't get him no comfortability. Let's keep this pushing, keep this moving." They play with the pace so fast, and it's so crazy for Zing to play in that fast pace. He actually messed well with him. It was a little crazy.
that's why they really gonna miss him. Like for him to be so big and so agile and fast at the same time is really crucial for that team teams on defense and offense. And you seen Dallas feasting in the post.
That's what they really. That's honestly, I still do it with Porzingis being out there.
Yeah, make them, hurt them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, now you see what I'm saying. And when you got a player like Lively who can drop the back doors off or like a handoff, that's how you get Porzingis out of his position. So even if he do try and get back and protect the paint, most likely they'll collide with him trying to switch so fast. If you got somebody open on the three, you just got to make that three.
Right. What's not better? What's Dallas coach? Jason Kidd pull a Cobra Kai, sweep his leg, sweep his leg. Nah,
Thanks, bro. Bro, I forgot to have it, bro. It's funny. It's facts, though. You got to get it done.
gotta get it done. And I know what y'all thinking out there, bro. But I ain't saying none that these NBA players not already doing, or they did, or be thinking.
They be thinking that they probably don't want to do it because that's it.
They be doing it. They be pinching each other. They be going to like, if you will watch Gills Arena podcast, which is my favorite podcast out there, also y'all go out there, go listen and enjoy Gills Arena podcast. I also enjoy Patrick Beverly podcast. Shout out to Pat Bell. Shout out to podcast P. Go enjoy it and listen to the legends and the real basketball minds develop and process and analyze this game so y'all can get some real knowledge. Back to what I was saying though, if you listen to what they be saying, if some players what Ken was saying about Porzingis, that he wasn't gonna be effective because he hasn't been there, or in the same thing they were saying about Cat and all that. The thing they were saying was like the reason I was saying it, and they say it again because they gonna go at you. The offensive players will go at you. They gonna go at you every time on defense because you haven't been there and you not fresh and you probably dealing with an injury, so you a liability on defense. So they go attack you every time. That's all I'm saying.
That's facts, though. That's what they thought.
They go fold. They go fold 'em.
Ain't too funny.
They gonna fold them. I'm really excited to see the game tonight, though. How
I'm,
you feel about the game yesterday? The spark. I mean, not the sparks. but they played Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. The feed was Sky.
AR and CC.
Boom.
I ain't gonna lie, that was great. I ain't watched the game, obviously, but I watched the highlights. I feel like it ain't do it justice, but I seen enough to see that is a rivalry. It's clear.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh
That's a
yeah.
rivalry. They can try and say they cool. No, that's a rivalry. That's gonna be a real rivalry right there. Like I can see this a 10-year span, maybe longer depending on how long they play. But I can
But
tell
it's
this
a
gonna be a
sports
rivalry.
rivalry. I don't think it's no off the court stuff like everybody else kind of make it.
I ain't saying like that. I'm talking about you can tell they're gonna be off the court. Of course, like I feel like okay. Let me say this: they rivalry remind me of, and people do not take this the wrong way. I'm not talking about talent wise and none of that. Please don't take this the wrong way. But it kind of remind me of Brian Steph. Like off the court, you know what I'm saying. You know they cool, but they ain't just the coolest. But you know they cordial, basically. Like they straight. But when
But
they on court, you can tell them they be at each other necks. They trying to kill each other. Like they trying to drop their best game on each other.
they competitive. What they
Yeah.
do?
Fact. So that's what I see with Angel and Cece though. Like when it comes to that game, they really truly love basketball. Like that's what these people not paying attention to. These women literally love basketball. They trying to come out.
Live.
Yeah, they talking about this other stuff. They actually showing that they actually they bringing their fight to the game. They bringing their dog.
Exactly. They high impact. They high action, high octane. Everything that we want to see that we've been saying that we want to see from the WNBA, it has been slowly getting there over the past few years. And this year, the mainstays of it have arrived to the scene. And then that's what we are seeing. And that the mainstays are there and putting the spotlight on the other ones who have been there and have been bubbling that they just haven't had the spotlight on.
Keeping it real, just being a slept on.
Yeah. They just been getting slept on. So now you see everybody with it.
Like yeah, you not you're right about that because like the transcendent of the WNBA is literally approaching, and I ain't gonna say approach, it approached hard, and it made it official this year. This draft class, literally just
Just
I don't know,
look
they came with their aura.
at
No
Kennedy.
lie.
She was out there hooping yesterday. She had 18 points, 4 assists. I was seeing her jump shot like, bro, her jump shot is so fucking pretty. Excuse my language, but like, it's so smooth. Like, she really is hooping, like, for real, for real.
I think her she went through the few things that she did leading up to now, and that's why she in Chicago on the sky. I think she made. I don't want to say she got anger problems because I don't know her, but I think when she get like in her head, she get or maybe it just come with age. When she grew up a little bit and get in her head, the only thing that matters is to kill a person actually on their court. It's over because she literally got that dog in her. I'm not gonna lie, she got that
Like,
dog in her.
for real. She remind me of like, it's kind of hard. Like, man, all props to you, Kennedy Carter, because it's really hard for like, me to describe you in a NBA sense, like not say it like that, but give you an NBA comparison, because there's not too many people who really can dog you like that. And on the offensive end, like a Jimmy Butler would be kind of your only comparison.
Yeah,
Like
because they can literally
freaking
give you that mouth and back it up with it.
yes, it's gonna give you
Remember
give
my
you the
team.
buckets, give you and they gonna give it to you the
Like,
worst way. Like, yes, like the nastiest, grittiest way. And it's so fucking incredible to watch. Like, no cap. And shout out to, I was finna say, it is Mayberry. I don't know.
I'm not saying I ain't gonna fly. I ain't even finna
I was
say
gonna
it.
say,
I ain't even saying twice.
I be
I'm
messing
a
up. I be
watch
saying
everybody.
Mayberry. Marina though, she had an incredible game yesterday. Soon she was out there hooping, I ain't gonna count. So, like I said, it's Sky Lee.
You gotta give a props out to my girl Leah Boston too. She was active last night too.
I ain't even get to the female. I was going down the Sky List. Those folks, you good. It's that both of them was, like I said, it was high octane. It was incredible to watch. But yeah, shout out to Marina, shout out to Kennedy. Shout out to Cardosa. Of course, shout out to my girl Angel Reese and shout out to Dinah Evans. because they all balled and showed out last night. Like, it was incredible. Well, yesterday, not last night. Now, back to the fever. Of course, I've been a fan of Leah Boss since college, so I'm so happy to see her on this scene and exploding. Like, for real, I was so excited to see her and Caitlin Clark this year, wondering what they do look like. And this
We knew what that duo was gonna be capable of.
fact, he's giving, y'all. He's giving Caitlin Clark with the 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. Foster with 19 points and 14 rebounds. Man, them folks showed up, like I said. Them teams really high octane. Them folks did they job. And shout out to Kelsey Mitchell. She did her thing yesterday, too. She over there who WNBA is in great hands, like for real.
It's just transcending now. We got. I know within the next 5 years, I know we're gonna get about 6 teams. Cause what is on 8 teams total, right?
They got two. We told me the Warriors coming and who else coming? The Canada getting the team.
Yeah, Canada, and Golden State, the Valkyries, and I don't remember Canada name. But I'm saying that's 2. So I'm pretty sure within the next. So I said next 5 years, I'm pretty sure they're
I
gonna
mean,
add.
14. They're gonna make it 14.
Yeah.
Yes, that's decent. They trying. They getting they, in the next 10 years. I could see them being probably adding about four to six more teams in the league, especially if they keep growing the way that it does. Hopefully, I can see my daughter playing in the league if she really wants to play. That's why I be so hard advocating for the WNBA and these players, not just for the sports, but especially for women's sports. As a father, I feel like we some of the biggest advocates of women's sports. I didn't say the biggest. I said some of because we have daughters. If you're a dad, daughter, you are some of the biggest supporters of women's sports or whatever your daughter's into, or it don't gotta be something your daughter's into. It's just something you should probably introduce you to that you advocate because, you're a dad. Like, this really touches me because I see a lot of men. I want to eat on this. Like, it's so sad to see y'all constantly bash these women, try to down them and clown them like they're sick. Like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know what type of mentality y'all have or what going on behind closed doors, how y'all was raised, but it ain't how I was raised, and I ain't with all this. Y'all need to do better.
Definitely won't raise that little extra woman being hard on, or actually seeing a woman going through the hardest, because there's no way they sit there even trying to take another woman like that.
Like, y'all are really sticking ahead and that ain't cool. Just a real little boy behavior, like real deal. Big on a little boy behavior. I ain't know something the grown men doing. And a lot of y'all got hiding behind. Y'all ain't got y'all picked up there and fake hashtags and all this. So y'all cows, y'all don't even put no name on it, put no face to it. So that's all I'm saying. For real though. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all weird, big weird.
And trying to clout chase and come up off a woman now, that shit just no, bro. It's a
Yeah,
no go.
like, look in the mirror. Y'all need to start looking in the mirror. Like, really just think about stuff y'all say and what you say before you say it. We hinted on the last pod, didn't we? Tell introspect, bro. Introspect. Why you do the things you do? Because no, some of y'all just be blowing and it make the rest of us look bad. And
What
I
you
gotta,
say? They just be going. They on autopilot.
man,
So
and for
they let the media dictate their damn life at this point. There's no way they be sitting up there saying some of the shit they be saying, bro.
and believe in the shit they be saying at all.
They be dead serious. Nigga, them folks create a whole, bro. They create a whole narrative of their own and believe that. That's what's so wild about this new era, bro.
And be finna down that hill, so be finna dive back to shit. And the first stuff I be posting on social media about the different sports, I be seeing the comments and I be like, bro, it's entertainment. Chill out. Like, it's either supposed to be funny or not taken serious or it's just entertainment. Why y'all taking this stuff to the heart? Like, y'all come on here with all y'all problems, and I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't give no fuck. Like, you not gonna take your anger, no transgression, or your mishaps and misfortunes out on me or the rest of the world. Not in my presence, cause that's your problem, not us. And we ain't asked you to come here with the bullshit, honestly. You gonna get sent the other way every time.
But It's good. We're gonna have to got that out of the way there. I don't know though. I think they gonna eventually start coming around to clicking though. But I think it's just always gonna be kind of a gender game with certain things, and most of them dudes they be mad as a motherfucker, especially about these WNBA players. They can't beat them 1-on-1. So it is what it is.
Thanks. They will wash all y'all 101. It ain't gotta be about the y'all taking them out on it because they wouldn't even look at half y'all first, not even to look at y'all a second time. Like for real, some of y'all really did be bumming and got the nerve to really be out here talking about somebody. Get your weight on first.
They check your life, check yourself first, gang. Before you trying to check somebody else and tell about what they doing, especially a successful person. Like, come on, and they doing what they been doing all their whole life, so they doing something that they love. What is you doing? You sitting on Twitter talking about this shit?
I
No,
know.
don't touch the grass, my boy. You go see, you
Dude,
go outside and see some daylight. It would it be?
thanks. I don't know. I just don't like it, dog. It ain't me. I ain't never just really been too hell bent on my life surrounding around social media or none of this extra stuff. If it ain't paying my pockets or harming somebody I love or me, then it ain't really just none to be sweating about, to be honest with you. Like, it's life gonna have its ups and downs. A lot of y'all just need get y'all panties out y'all ass.
They need to get their panties out their ass, and they need to worry about self. That's the main thing. People don't not be worrying about themselves. Like I know most of them folks that said something, they going through something bad as a mud right now. They need to worry about that. And I'm pretty sure they had that once they attack whatever problem that be bothering them. I know life will start going way better.
Right. You
So I
won't
said
even think about posting the shit you just posted.
facts because it'll click to you like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I know these folks be in dark places, bro. You really sit up there and talk about somebody who honestly probably never even see it. Like you're doing too much, man.
Like, I really hope y'all get the help. And I really be praying for y'all every night because y'all do need it. I hope y'all find the guidance. I hope y'all find the closure. I hope y'all find the acceptance and the love that y'all do need in life. Because we all hurting and everybody need it. So I do not want to sit up here and argue. We want to down people. I give everybody a chance. But if you constantly antagonizing, and I see a lot of kind of racial stuff too, like, nah, I ain't with all that at all. This is 2024. Everybody that is around me or I want around me is on some progressive, thinking positively, on some moving forward stuff. We not back in the 19 whatever. We're not stuck in time. We ain't with all this. We moving forward. Y'all want to be stuck in the past. Y'all know what happened to stuff that can't move forward. They become obsolete. So I ain't got to say nothing. Time gonna prove for itself when you just sitting in a chair in the folks home or somewhere alone where no one knows you, scoop out his evil, hateful stuff. And nobody's coming around listening and paying attention to you, and the world moves on, and you have no one to talk to. You have no one to blame but yourself.
That's fact. You can't literally talk nobody about yourself. At the end of the day, it's out of life. So if you sit out here doing everybody and everything around you wrong, every opportunity out there, I be confused when you sitting it down old home by yourself with your knees not working and nobody want to get your ass a damn cup of something to eat.
Craig, I really hope y'all find. I don't know. I guess that it needs to be something else out here for y'all to do in life. Maybe y'all should really study up on the politics. I ain't gonna get political on y'all, but maybe if y'all not happy as y'all are, maybe somebody who in y'all office in y'all local district or it could be nationally who's not doing their job to keep the American people successfully happy. And that ain't just on them, that's on us not doing our part, getting out there and voting, doing our proper studying, educating, or doing our part in changing ways. I get sick of hearing a lot of people complain about stuff, yet you don't do nothing to change it. Like I see people all the time. Trust and believe. If you say something, I will be going on the page and I will be doing my research. I see people saying stuff all the time about this, that, and the third, spitting hateful banter about Angel Reed or about Caitlin Clark, how they look like this, that, and the third, or constantly going on these pages, spearing this hateful stuff. You go on their page, they got bunch of pastors and spiritual quote under their stuff and they under 1,000,001 prayers and stuff saying God bless me and 1,000,001 stuff like that trying to get some attention for blessings or some stuff like, I'm like, bro, what is you doing? You just said this girl is a C word and all this and this, that, and the third and black, I mean, you know what I'm saying? All this hateful stuff that just came from your mouth. It's one of all these spiritual posts asking for forgiveness, asking for spiritual help, asking for God to help you through what you're going through. And it ain't dawned on you yet that the reason you probably going through what you going through is because the type of spirit you have. You can't, I don't understand it. People stay capping and stay wanting something to happen for them and not doing the proper things that it takes for it to change. Ain't nothing just gonna fall in your lap unless you work for it. Ain't nothing you would want a bag of money to fall on top of your head from the sky, right? But Jordan, that bag of money ain't gonna fall on top of your head from the sky if you don't get off your ass and go outside. Am I right or wrong?
Facts. If you don't go out there and try to go get it, you ain't gonna never get that motherfucker.
But you never know what happened until you get up and try some shit. Like that's some real shit. You never know, man. And I'm speaking from personal experience. I stay trying some shit. Sometimes this shit work. Sometimes it don't. And when it do, and if it don't, you know what I do learn at the end of the day? I learned some shit. I learned what do and don't work. And I move forward based off it. And that's how life goes. I mean, for me, I just enjoy it. Of course, I've been through ups and downs. The life is a joyous occasion. I've been enjoying it lately. I just can't let these negative vibes get me down. It was just Father's Day. It's my brother's birthday. It's a game 5 on today. Life looking good. I'm passing my classes. My kids healthy. Me and God got a great bond. The Pittsburgh Steelers looking like we're going to have a great year next year. The Memphis Grizzlies looking like we're going to have a great year next year. We're getting primed and ready. My sports team's doing their thing. The Yankees turning up. The Panthers finna win the cup. And I'm just so excited. I don't know about y'all, but my teams, they doing their thing. Asia Wilson's my MVP. She's showing why she looking like an MVP. Even though we've been taking some L's, it's okay. We know that the WNBA been watching us and they been,
They need to test the Dre belt.
yeah, you know, thank you. They know what's going on, fool. They just ready to pounce on us. And they traumatized from us kicking their ass these years. So it's all it
You already
is.
know how the fatigue get when the team get to winning too much. You know how they get down.
They be ready
They're
to
gonna be the
pounce.
most hated team. They're
They
gonna
be
be like the
ready.
early. Yeah, you know, I already know what I'm saying. They're gonna be that early team. Like whoever they're gonna be their team. They're gonna become basically the first dynasty, and people gonna hate them for that. So
Exactly. And even if we don't win it this year, you know we gonna be back next year. So look out. But we winning it. Like shout out to the youngsters, my boy Juan Soto. I seen you. That man caught a save, a clutch save while he was on he was talking to the commentators. It was really live. I ain't gonna cap, there was a live play. Aaron Judge doing the home runs. I think he up to 27, 28, something like that for the season. My boy's throwing out. He is a beast. And I'm really enjoying all these folks. So like I said, there ain't no reason to be mad. And of course you gonna take L's. L's from that life. But that's all part of life. In this championship run in Boston,
we in store. I mean, we got stuff in store, bro. Like the fact that they expand this series. I just read. So soon as the finals end, players can start negotiating a contract that's already with their team's prior team. So like we should start getting news on who finna stay with who, and you know who finna already out to free agent as soon as the finals end. That's the new rule. Like as soon as it end, they can start the off season basically now.
so basically they're saying that now, as soon as the finals in, we finna get a bunch of news reports because they already been doing it. It's just that they
Basically,
finna.
they already doing facts. They just been trying to respect. They've been trying to respect the finals. That's all. They so ready for the damn off season. I'm ready to. I ain't gonna even fly.
Fact.
Right there with them.
They come like, yeah, y'all go ahead wrap your stuff. You good? Yeah, one of y'all finna be new niggas for the, we ready for 2024, 25. 24, 25. Memphis
But
taking it to the
they
home.
just too ready.
Memphis taking it to the home. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. Actually, I'm not sorry to tell y'all that at all. I said, Ja Morant coming back for a stellar season. He's gonna
Oh
be
my goodness, I'm so ready
MVP
for
consideration from
I'm so ready
State.
for ski ski.
That's my
What
boy.
you say?
Anthony, that's my boy. Ja, that's my boy. Be looking for them three leading the way. I don't know what's going to go on with the Joker. He's gonna be top four still. This is gonna be my predictions. I got Memphis at
Okay. So that's
one.
your prediction, like basically taking the West next year.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Memphis, OKC, Minnesota, Denver. You're gonna see the Clippers somewhere in there. You know they go fall back up
Oh
in
fuck that.
there.
I'm done riding on the if Nate healthy, I'm done with that shit.
Well,
I'm
well,
leaving
well,
this.
well, you're right. I can't really just say that right now, telling what's going on. So I'm gonna go with the ones
And then you
continue.
know PG Pops is finna leave.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go with the ones continue structure. So you got Memphis, you got OKC, you got Minnesota, you got the Nuggets, you got the Mavericks, you got the Lakers, you got the Rockets, you got the yeah. I know I just say go.
You said who?
I
Don't
know
don't
I
don't
I know I didn't
uh,
say Golden State.
we in the same position like the Clippers. We don't know what's really finna go on, so
I didn't say the Suns either, y'all. I didn't say the Suns either.
Phoenix Buns.
I just don't realistically see none of them teams, even if they're record somehow between like the Suns and the Warriors or something like that, or them teams and the Kings, even if their record does become better than the Lakers, kind of like it was this year, I don't see the Lakers losing steam. Like, especially as long as LeBron's there, they gonna have to put a team around them and have to make them relevant. So they're gonna get a splash.
Though. We do got a new GM though. Mike Dunleavy, we ain't got Bob Myers no more. So just saying, if he wear all his options for real and literally trying to get stuff help, I just don't see us doing nothing, bro. Like, I'm like,
Man,
this is
I
a
see
real
y'all go get
like
Harris or something.
Tobias. I mean, this is
Yeah.
cool. Long as
Yeah.
if even we can get Tobias here, as long as we can get a center like Andre Drummond, like somebody literally get them goddamn Bulls down there for us, I'd be straight with that. Honestly.
He might sign there, honestly.
Andre Drummond, I think so too.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like we want the only teams he can get a real starting role. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know though. We'll see. But yeah, I agree with you on that. Like my teams that I got coming out the West is literally basically the same teams, but maybe a different order. I feel like the best team out of all of them gonna be OKC next year for some odd reason. I don't know. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong.
I mean, well, you could have a valid point. Trey is a MVP considerate candidate. Then he's been averaging a good 30 points per game for the past 2 years. It looks like
Yeah, no, they bad
he's that
30.
pace. And he's already been an offensive juggernaut. He's a stellar piece for that team, and he's the sole, piece of that
He really
offense.
supposed to be a defensive player. I mean, not defensive player of the year. He supposed to be the defensive team of the year. To me, in my opinion, but
He's
that's up to
leading the
them.
NBA in steals. I think he did that last year too, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
or close
two
to it.
time back to back.
So yeah, and then you got Jalen Williams. Yeah, so he's gonna take another step like he's been doing. He's an incredible player. He's one of my favorite young
This
players.
year, 3 J Dub, right? Coming in.
Yep, year
Yeah,
three,
this the
and
league. Yeah, I know. You know how the year 3 leaves here. This year.
then you got year two, technically year three, Chet Holmgren
Year
too.
3 J, I ain't finna go for that. That man sucked all that knowledge and he ain't slick. But yeah, year 2 though.
And they still could possibly keep Josh Giddey, still sign somebody.
I think Burke might get moved. They
They
might keep it
still
though.
they can keep him and still sign somebody to a
Oh,
nice
I forgot they got
contract.
contract. Oh my goodness, they got
Because
contract. I
Gordon,
forgot about it.
yeah, Gordon Hayward coming off the book, so they got
They for sure
space to
finna get a
turn.
center though. I think Chet finna play the 4 this year. Well, like it's a high possibility. Like I think they're gonna try and get Isaiah Hardenstein or Nick Klex or honestly, I can see them honestly trying to get Valanciunas too. Like I just know they're finna go and get a big.
The team Memphis talking about moving up in the draft. A couple teams actually talking about moving up in the draft.
I seen the Lakers and the Heat was reported. How you
Yep.
feel about that?
Like I said, Jimmy Butler, he should be excited. Because if they're trying to move up in the draft, then they're trying to get a dynamic player to play with him, probably one of these centers. I believe Miami's probably looking at a Zach Edey. If not that, they still can find a dynamic
I
playmaker
think
going
Eaton will too.
forward.
I think he
I mean,
finna go
not
high.
Zach Eden. Not Zach Eden. I'm sorry. I meant to say, yeah, Donovan Clingan. Miami be looking for Donovan Clingan.
I
I'm
still
so
think Eaton
sorry.
gonna mess us up though. I think he finna go earlier than what they projected. I think he gonna end up going lottery at 13, 14, 15, 16. I think he gonna end up going a little higher. Now Donovan Clingan, I don't think that's why teams trying to trade to see. I think so many teams trying to get him is the reason why he finna go higher than what I was expecting.
Who?
Donovan Clingan. I think he finna end up going like 4 or 5 now because there's
Yeah,
so
he's
many folks
going
trying to
top
get him.
five. Yes, that's why so many people trying to move up and get him. Like I said, whoever it could be the Lakers trying to get him, it could be the Heat trying to get him, it could be the Grizzlies trying to get him. I think that's why all of them trying to move up.
I really want to really to get him. Well, I want to bad a little bit.
But there's a lot of
No.
talent in these draft class.
Yeah, I look. So this is what I wanted to say. The draft from last year, 2023. I feel like this is going. I feel like 2023 is going to be looked at how we looked at 2018 in the end. Like when 2018 first came out, of course we already knew highly of most of the players that was in the draft. Some gems start coming on. They start coming out of their dirt within like 2 years because Shea Gilgeous already who he already was, but he got his own team, so we knew how he was. Jalen Brunson finally got out of Dallas and started getting played for real, so we found out who he was. Aiden always understood been who he was, especially when Chris Paul had unlocked him. But I don't know what happened with that situation because there's no way to Aiden
He
not
has
being
so
utilized.
much potential.
He still got so much potential, gang. That's my thing. Do you know how bad I want to do on my team? Like, right, that might be the perfect player for my team. But anyways,
Go to the state.
Mikal and Miles Bridges in that joint. So like that's what I'm saying. So you see how 23 it was already deep. You already had Wemby, you already had Brandon Miller. Honestly, I'm not even gonna sleep on Scoot. I just feel like he came in the worst situation ever. When you're a point guard, because the point guards are looked at as the captain. So when you're a rookie point guard coming into, especially an athletic rookie point guard coming into a whole transition from a team who just had their franchise player, this ain't just no, you know what I'm saying, like a watered down franchise. Like when Melo got to the Hornets, they basically the greatest player was Kemba Walker, and there's no knock to him or nothing. It's just we can see Melo basically having a better career throughout his year than Kemba Walker. Now on Scoot end, he got to come honestly trying to be better than Damian Lillard, and on top of trying to be better than what Dame accomplished over there, was he ain't getting no ring or nothing. He got to still figure out the player that he is, and
Mm-hmm.
still figure out how to be a leader while being that young. So I'm gonna give him time.
Yeah, he
Then you
only
got
got a
Brandon
lot of
Miller.
guards too.
Yeah, I forgot it's a log jam with the guards. They need to figure that out. In my opinion, they need to move Anthony. And it's not like I just feel like Scoot need to go and be a point guard and Shea need to be the two. I don't see Anthony being he can play the two, but I don't want him to play the two if that makes sense. I'd rather go be a point guard, his actual role, and go thrive and actually be the best player he can be. Like I want him to go to Orlando. I ain't gonna fly. Like that was to happen. Or if they make the call, they need to look at that because they said they need shooting and like playmaking. And I feel like with Paulo, France, and Jalen Suggs, literally, he can be at the one. Jalen can play the two.
Right. Yeah, I said that. I had said that. I mean, he remind me a lot of Tyrese Maxey. They got
Facts,
some
bro.
play style.
They know, especially how Maxon and turned out this year, they literally play exactly the same to me. I honestly like, besides actual visually seeing, because Maxon, he kind of prone to going to their step back. Besides that, they really literally the same type player. Aren't they about the same height? 6'2", 6'3".
Yep.
Got sneaky bunnies. I give what's called the edge on Anthony because he really can dunk. But Tyrese Maxey, you don't even think, what I'm saying? You would think he really couldn't dunk, but he got some bunnies on him. They both can get to the lane. They can shoot. They not the best playmakers, but they can play make. So they really the same. They literally exactly the same. I guess you could say Max is better though. He just made the All Star and he did have 27. But if
Yeah. Of
Anthony
course.
Simon stop getting injured, if he start getting injured, he get that full green light to do what he want to do because he like we said he got too many guards. So he get that full green light. I promise he can do the same thing Max is doing.
Oh my goodness. Breaking news. Sam Hauser's mentality for game 5. If we do lose, it's not like it's the end of the world. How do you feel about
What?
it?
You
Sam
can just give up before
Hauser?
the game started.
Texting on, he said if they lose, it's not like it's the end of the world. Bro, what are you talking? Are you in Cancun already? Have you
This
given up on
man
this
got
series?
his chair set up already, just in case. That is the thing. I ain't gonna cut. That is literally the worst mentality I done heard in a little minute.
And why would y'all let him go out there and say that? There's a terrible press release before game 5.
For game 5, you literally you one game to having a ring, and you gonna come out and say that at the end of the world if you don't win. What, you don't want a ring? I'm confused.
Fact.
I think the wrong team up, because I promise you would not hear this from the Mavs. They broke,
Breaking.
man. What?
Garrett Cole would take the mail on Wednesday in his Yankees debut against the Orioles. So
Whoa. He said who?
Garrett Cole, he making his Yankee debut. Yankees for the World Series. Like I said, I'm back to the basketball.
What I was expanding on that, how I think the 2023 draft gonna be similar to 2018. They're gonna have a lot of viable stars that's gonna fill out the league, not just basically like key role players. They're gonna have stars, like I was saying, who I missed. Who was drafted fourth after Brandon Miller? One of the two.
I mean,
Yeah. See, and I can see him being legit being a star. Like, he already showed flashes last year when Goon went down. Like, he a player that literally can do it all. Only thing he
man,
need
their
to
size, their athleticism, and their defense.
7,
Yeah,
wingspan 7, I forgot, I think 7'4" or something like that.
their
It's
defensive
scary.
capability, their playmaking, their athleticism. If they can just manage to shoot 34% from the three, they will be very dangerous. Like both
Very
teams.
dangerous when they get that jumper, because when they get it to where you gotta literally worry about them, you know what I'm saying, like to where you can't leave them open. That's when you create a whole offensive bag. Now they got blow-bys because they so athletic, they fast too. So
Like
if they making you close down them, they gonna be a bucket. It's over with.
imagine if they have a season similar to what Benny Avia had this year when he just exploded this year, especially from the 3-point, being really consistent from out there being a real threat.
Thanks for me.
Like,
He wouldn't consider the 3-point shooter. I know exactly what you're saying.
like that, they could be incredible. They could be incredible. There's a lot of potential.
Like how the NBA work though, that's why I know eventually they're gonna have it. Because I told you when Paul George first came in, Paul George was considered one of the worst 3-point shooters in the league.
I
Because
believe.
based off the campus. But he
Yeah, I
wasn't too
totally.
good.
Of course, it all good. Kawhi shot came with him, didn't come to the league. He developed it in the league. It didn't come with him. So
Yeah, that's why I said so. I know it's gonna take time. How the NBA work, they gonna get it. Especially like let me say this. I'm not completely sure when and how fast they gonna get it or sure, but I know, hey man, I know he gonna get his kind of fast, because you can just tell he got that. He want to be great for real. And then playing over there in Houston, all of them, I can just tell they're gonna be playing so many of them 1v1s. Jalen Green, Cam Whitmore, and man, like I can just tell they gonna be in lab together. I can just
it's
tell
a lot of
Jabari, all
young. Yeah, I felt there's a lot of young talent over there.
Tari Eason, like I can just tell, like, ooh, I ain't gonna fly, bro. That is so
With the
crazy.
coach,
Grown up,
man, local, giving them that mentality and putting them in that.
bro. This being my
Atmosphere.
rapping team growing up, it's so wild, and I'm so excited for them. That shit so wild. I ain't gonna fly. But they just got so many young players that I miss with. It's like, dang,
I'm
they
excited for
kind of
our
making me.
future. I'm excited.
Yeah, I just love the people that the NBA. I remember like when I guess you can say like that 2017 era. To me, I didn't know what the NBA was gonna become, because like KD went to the Warriors. It was like, damn, this shit too easy now. So it's like rookies was coming in, but I feel like, okay, so 16, that's Ben Simmons and Brandon Ingram and Jalen Brown, right? And they
Mm-hmm.
first year, that was good, but they, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they had the opportunities that the picks and these, like the drafts coming up and stuff now. I don't think they had the opportunity though. So I would say that. But I feel like 2017, when they came in, yeah, when that draft came in, that was after Golden State win. So when that draft came in, that's when I feel like it started transitioning, because, that's Dunn, Tatum, Bam, D Fox. That's when all of them come in. So when they year come over, that's when I start seeing like actually young talent. And I'm like, okay, I can see where the league is going to now. And then 18 came with Luka, Trae Young, Aiden. SGA, all them boys, and I was like, yeah, the league in good hands. That's when I really seen it. And shit, now the rest is history.
So do you
19 Ja, Zion, 20 Ant, Tyrese's, all the Tyrese's.
do you
Which
believe
was that?
that Golden State is the reason for these young players, like these dynamic young players, a la Luka, Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum, are having a kind of impact? I say throw LeBron up in there too. Is the reason they're having such dynamic success early, especially against teams that they'll call big threes or super teams, because they came into the league already young guys having to already play these guys and getting used to play these guys and go up against these guys night in and night out
And
basis.
it's crazy because they already, like, that's what I like about these new, like, all the new guys, they coming in with the chip already on their shoulder. Like, back then, you could tell players, like, okay, let me put this in perspective. So when a rookie or a year two player play against Kobe, they be so mesmerized because it's Kobe Bryant that they honestly, they losing the game or getting killed. And they ready to admit they got killed, you know what I'm saying? Prior to today, you got a player, let me go ahead and give you an example. You got Ja Morant who gonna come in still face and tell him like, yeah, you greater now, but nigga, I'm great too. I'm already great. I'm him.
Facts.
That's
Thank you
what I
for
mean about
mentioning
these
it
new generation though.
because they always, especially since my boy been hurt, they want to constantly throw it that Ant-Man this and Ant-Man that.
Man, you know I
And
love
true enough,
man, probably my favorite young player, but I promise you, Ja been doing this first, bro.
he
Ja
been
been doing
doing it. He been doing it, man.
it. And honestly, people sleep on Luka too. Luka been doing
Yeah.
it too.
Luka been
I'm
talking
like,
trash. He been giving buckets.
how Luka talk trash, it's not his trash talking about his like still. He talk that shit through his game. He give you them looks, he do little showboats, but Luka, that man, he talk shit, bro. And the man talk shit. For real, for
Man,
real.
nah, that man talk shit. You talk shit.
Yeah, can't tell in your face. No, you know who he talks shit like? And people gonna take this the wrong way, but he talks shit like Larry Bird. They said Larry Bird used to tell you what he finna do it, and then be like, nah, I told you, motherfucker. I said, that's what Luka do. Luka be like, I'm
Man,
finna shoot this three in your face, and it's gonna go in. And when it go in, I'm gonna tell you why it went in. That's what Luka be doing.
and they ain't gonna be able to do shit about it. And that's exactly how he
Right.
play. You not
But
stopping
yeah,
him.
no. Ja for sure. He probably wasn't the first person, but that was the first person that I called attention to. I seen talking it trash to all of them. You know, he first said they asked him who was the player that you really want to dunk on. That might say LeBron James, and they were like, "Why?" He said, "Because I think he do." Come on now, that's the
Yeah.
mentality that we want to see. We don't want you to be praised by these folks. We know that you like him. You grew up on him. We know that. You know what I'm saying? We
Come,
want to see you say, "I will kill this motherfucker." That's what we want to see.
come to kill him. Bring that dog out. Oh, that's how I that's the game.
Ja been doing, especially, see, I'm telling you, like, me being from Memphis and being a Golden State Warriors fan, like, I literally see this hands on. That's what people don't understand. When Ja literally first got in the league, he literally had, you remember he had the duel against Kyrie? Because, KD was out
Mm-hmm.
there first year when Kyrie was in Brooklyn. So it was literally Kai versus Ja. I think Ja, we ended up winning the game because he got the game winning block on Kai. That's when I think Ja had his first 30 gun. I think he had like 35 and Kai had like 38. Like it was literally a duel. And then that's when Kyrie got in his interview. He said, Ja Morant, he said he gonna be one of the greatest players. Like I think he said he gonna be one of the greatest players like of the league instantly. Like he said he gonna be like a 2-3 year. He gonna be a top 3 point guard. He won't lie.
Thanks. I seen him when he was coming to Murray. Like I said, I was at Austin P. I went there. They in the same little division or whatever in the conference. I was doing the things I one spot.
You seen him like right there
Long
killing.
story short, long story short, that mine, he was killing. I didn't know who he was. I just seen his dunk, like his athleticism is right. He
Yeah,
moved in college.
yeah, I already seen
Yeah,
his
like I was like, oh, whoa, who is that? And I was really, I don't know. I had to wake up then. I was gone. I really want to tell the story, but I don't want to tell too much. Y'all. I don't want to tell too much. But I made a little try to get up off me. Cause I had to see what the fuck he was doing on the court. Cause I hadn't expected to see none of that. I just agreed to go to the game just to be going, you know. But anyway, I knew then that this man, hey, he's something serious. I knew he had potential to get to the league just because, he's on the college scene or whatever. You always have potential to get scouted. That was his
But
second or first year. It probably was his first year because that was my first year at Austin P. But yeah, his second year, when he had all the hype and stuff, I knew. I was like, yeah, I mean, I seen it, shit. I seen it.
That's why I'm so ready for him to come back. Cause I guess apparently they didn't forget who Ja Morant is. So, but it's cool though, cause I always like a villain arc, a forgotten hero story. So it's cool.
Facts.
Let them stay on this side, cause I promise you it's gonna get ugly this year.
Facts. Like I said.
And we just talking about Bane. I mean, we just talking about Ja. We ain't even talking about Bane. And, JJ, they got more better. Ain't gonna get
Or GG. Or GG.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. That man is the youngest player in the league. That shit is so wild to me.
It was so much potential. It's incredible.
I think teams know though, because I seen I think it was somebody talking about that. It was one of them GMs. Was it Phoenix? It was somebody though. They was talking about how the West gonna be way, way, way more tougher next year and more loaded because the teams that like either didn't make it, like basically the Grizzlies and the teams like what's their name, Sacramento and Golden State. And then, the Lakers gonna eliminate early in the first round. They was like, they not gonna just sit back and, come back in with the same team. They were like, they gonna have to, be willing to switch things up. And they, basically Grizzlies gonna be coming back fully healthy. And they got a draft pick. The West might be a scary sight next year. Like, honestly, like, if these moves pull off, like, say teams get what they really truly need, cause I don't think a lot of teams want stars no more. I'm telling you, like, I think their era kind of end. Like, it's more on formula now. Trying to press stars up, they not with them no more. GM's not with them no more. And you see the ones that tried this year.
They're really gonna try to build around whoever their franchise guy. They're trying to find their franchise guy, find the proper piece to put
They're trying
around
to
him.
build it now. That's no doubt. They're trying to mold their own into it now. They're not trying to buy it. Yeah, that's what it is.
But they really don't have the choice professional like Adam Silver, and there's a new rule that he in place. I think last year, new CBA rule that he just
Yeah, that's why we finna be that's why I told you I don't see how, like, unless we move Wiggins and Chris Paul too, we literally don't sign Clay. That's the only how we'll have a little bit leverage to actually make moves because we already in the apron. We at the tax apron already. So I don't know, bro. Hopefully it's like, see, okay, that's why the young teams, that's why they is finna thrive off the CBA rule because there's a lot of rookies that's on a rookie contract, right? Like, okay, see, I think Shea is the only one who got the max contract so far. J Dub should be coming up next year, and damn, Shea and him coming up next year. They got drafted together. So that's why they got to draft. I mean, why they got to go and sign somebody now, like that they can lock in.
That's why the What's Nice come and play with the 65 games and the first team all NBA. Even though they might not be able to,
Oh my goodness,
get the same type of contract. They can get a max, but it won't be the max.
Not the super max. Cause that's why this guy, he got the little boost. Him and Halle because they made the all NBA team. You're right. I forgot about that. So instead of getting 35, 37, they finna get 42 and 45 next year.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Grizzlies basically are locked in their core, right? JJ, Bang, Ja.
Yep. But you know who got a game plan, really, the blueprint for that kind of young team, the Golden State Warriors, if you look at how Steph and his contracts was when he first started, the reason y'all were able to build a dynasty like that because Steph wasn't really.
Yeah, that's how we got Kyrie. Because he had the early anger injuries. And he really didn't have a big, large contract for the star that he was. So it really was a fleecy at that time.
Yeah, so like blueprints like that. That's why I believe that this move that everything that just happened with Ja Morant is extremely unfortunate, and I wish things get better. Of course, that's my favorite player, but it really might help Memphis out at the end of the day because he didn't get the supermax that he really deserved to get. So
yeah, I didn't think about it like that. I know exactly what you're saying because he didn't got injured, so he didn't make the teams both times. So that's why he ain't getting the super juicy. You're right. I know exactly what you're saying.
Well, now we'll have more money and
Yep. And that means we can go sign whatever we need. And we also got the picks still. And then, we got future picks. So honestly, I can see them trading up for real. I think they're gonna I think they're gonna move up because I feel like they're gonna feel like the market is not too much. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too much leverage to be trying to bank on the market. So I can see them trying to go and move up and getting it done to go and get, I guess, a center.
Exactly. And if the teams are smart, they'll try to go ahead and sign some of these players right now to their contracts before these deals go out.
Yeah, it's for the rule kick in. I don't know when I think it kick in July. Before it kick in, players already signed and stuff, it won't affect them. It's just, years come and you're gonna be able to do that no more, basically.
Might as well get it on out the way with the one last time because
I
you
got one
can.
question though. What's up with the NBA sleeping on Khalil Where? I feel like he kind of in that live position. Cause
Uh,
Live was stepped on prior to the draft. Like they
yeah.
had him falling, farm stuff, and then come to him, Dallas had traded up for him at 11, right, or 10, and
Uh,
yeah, they traded with OKC, and that's how
no, what's
OKC got
that?
Jason Wilder.
Remember,
It was trade of tape.
no, Dallas got they allegedly tanked the last half of the season so they can keep their pick.
I'm saying though, so did they trade? So what they traded down there?
No, they had their pick the pick was gonna go to somebody else. I can't
Oh,
remember.
okay. You saying they tanked, and that's how they got their original pick,
Yeah,
and
so
that's
they
what
can keep.
trading up, and then that's how they got Lively.
Yeah, what's the name?
Okay,
But
it worked
Kelly
out. It
where
worked in the favor though, because
Kelly where he
OKC.
can. They already had that. They already had that pick. Okay, Steve, they got several people pick.
Yeah. Damn, okay, see, possibly could have had Lively though. That's kind of wild to think of now. That's what they were missing. Them two towels down there, Chet playing the four, that would have been nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
But then you have you said Kelly Ware. Kelly Ware, like you said, he just remind me of Lively. I don't know why they sleeping on him. He's athletic. He has versatility, especially defender. He's most definitely gonna get some rebounds. He probably have probably kind of come on to the scene and shock a lot of people like, hey, this guy kind of actually plays, kind of like Trace Jackson Davis did this year and Lively. He put me in that kind of, I think he's going to be
He,
really like,
he ain't getting no credit for what he did too, especially being under a goddamn coach like Kerr. Because Chase Jackson Davis supposed to start it, bro. Especially in the road that we play. It makes no sense.
hey,
Like, see if he was over there in Miami, I'm telling you, he would have looked so much better. San Antonio, he would have looked so much better.
that would gave them PT, the real PT, some developmental minute.
Facts.
But this is has been a great episode of Three Ps in a Pod. I hope you guys enjoyed. We probably drop another episode. Hopefully, maybe not tonight, but if it's a good day,
Mm. Rubbing my villain evil hands. We're gonna get one out tonight for y'all.
but most definitely tomorrow. Hope y'all enjoyed. Want to wish great things to everybody. Good positive vibes for everybody. Happy birthday once again to you, Goon.
Let's go. Finna celebrate,
And
bro.
everybody have a good day, and I hope y'all enjoy this amazing game 5.
Facts. Stay
Peace.
tuned in. We're gonna keep giving y'all the best quality, you know. Yeah, that on there. We're gonna keep this push.